His name's Rhapsody, and my name's sneakyteak, and welcome back to the Ladder Streak, Generation 3. The re-streakening. How you doing today, Rhapsody?
Doing incredibly well yourself.
I am doing awesome. I feel very YouTuber right now. I've got big YouTube energy.
You're extremely YouTube.
Thank you. I've been aspiring to this role.
This
is the new generation. Are you excited? This is like when the protagonist's kids grow up and beat their parents.
We're in Bardo right now, is what you're saying.
That's right.
Yeah. I am extremely excited for it. Frankly, starting on the Ironclad on Ascension 1 feels like a holiday.
It's gonna be... Would you ever try to speedrun strats?
Oh!
The first one?
Do you wanna?
I kind of do. Speedrun strats against the heart are hard, but they are possible.
So I will still run decisions by you, but...
That's a solid start for speedrun strats.
So it is. Do we want to take a, like, elite heavy-ish path with an early shop so you can kind of try and pick up something to rest?
You like that right side?
Yep.
Love it. The question is, will we still be able to remove defense as we'd like to do?
I think so.
This enemy is going to drop a flex.
Ooh, and Whirlwind in the shop?
That's right.
I'm ready for it.
And we have so much money that we could buy Brimstone. Gee. I like the cleave here, actually. I know.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay.
It's actually a good speedrun card, too. In the absence of the Whirlwind, you just, like, thunk. Look at that.
Thunk.
Look what it does.
An incredible amount of damage.
I can already see it in my mind because... Okay, what is our... Is it... Do you take Chemokinesis just to get the large damage online? You want the...
Before we go for two elites? Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I like that. It's kind of hedging bets, but... Oh, the Immolate is here. The Sling of Courage is here. It's happening.
Do we want to take another one?
No, no, this is perfect. We've already got the Immolate. Oh, dang, it's too bad we couldn't afford the remove. But this is that's so sick. That's ridiculous.
Easy
I would say
game.
that's Rick Donkulus.
This might not have to be 3 videos.
It's gonna be, we're gonna make it one video and people will think that we've died. We might die. We should be prepared for that as a possible outcome.
I mean, look, if there is any time to die, it's right
here.
now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just use the mouse to kind of like demonstrate.
I like where your mouse is pointing right now.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty good place. I'm into... I feel like I'm reading, you know, Spire Braille.
Spire Braille?
Skip. Yeah, because there's... This is kind of a weird... This is a stretch. But I'm looking at your mouse pointing at things. And it's telling me a story. Oh, wait. Can we...
Do we want to clash? Are we a clash deck?
No, because we took Immolate. That's a very nasty anti-synergy, unfortunately. But I actually do like this Intimidate.
Especially when you get super hyper-aggressive, you can do things like this more commonly.
Yeah. I don't know if it's speedrun strats or not, but this deck it's close enough.
It'll do.
So I've done a few kind of speedrun strat heart kills, particularly lower ladder. And what I find is they tend to follow a similar pattern. You play just pedal to the metal, fast and loose like we're doing right now. Oh my god, we're the AoE king.
Yep.
And then
sometime...
Whoa, it's so good.
That's going to be the only turn in most of these fights.
No, but that's all you need. All you need is turn 1.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be the only... Yeah. Like, it's going to have almost 100% uptime.
Right. I thought you were saying that's the only turn we block, but it's the only turn that exists. Yeah.
Yep.
That's so good. Anyway, what I've found fairly consistently is you play fast and loose with a very aggressive deck to get a ton of strong cards and money and relics. Ooh, it's offering. Oh, boy. And then starting Act 2. Yeah, I agree. Yep. We're pretty wealthy as it is. starting Act 2 and especially Act 3, you look for the really, really dense block guards. Like 2 disarms and an impervious. And that's just like all you get. Relics and that.
I'll happily go for that. As soon as it gets offered.
Have you ever beaten the heart with a brimstone?
Yeah. 1.5 sets.
Such a weird experience, isn't it? It's so scary.
Pommel strike?
How much upgrade debt do we have?
Flex offering. Bash.
I like the double tap too, actually. I think. And who's our boss? If you don't mind.
Hexa.
I'm a little tempted by uppercut. It needs an upgrade, but it's also like then we need a Snecko. It's a weird place.
Definitely got to take the attack potion.
Ooh, nice. I guess we could have taken damage there with Hexa.
Oh god, we could have with specifically.
But you know, I don't know. I mean, this might work out slightly better. I'm super stoked for this fight.
I just want a bottle. That's all I want.
Gotta hit enemy. Hey, actually, losing health here is fine.
Yeah,
because it
counts
checks our
at the
health
start
at the
of the next
beginning.
turn.
That's right. That's right.
I've had that with like, do I want to start my regen potion or my blood potion? No.
Yes.
Oops.
Exactly. I learned that the hard way one time. I was like, wait, why is Hexaghost hitting so hard?
Mm-hmm. I also had like
Foolish.
the inverse experience of it.
There's uppercut. Such a good card.
I also had the inverse experience of it of having the pantograph healed for 25 at the very start of the combat, and I was like, but if it sets the damage before that happens, maybe we're okay.
Maybe we get to cheat all this health in. Yeah. So I've been taking and upgrading uppercut more consistently because of the weak, actually. Okay, do we have to... Close are we? Are we going to have to attack potion here to close this? We might.
Possibly.
Ooh, wait, is this... This is good, yeah. This is perfect.
So good.
I was going to say, is this Thunderclap? But I think just the big damage was always correct, right?
Yeah.
Because now we win.
I just wanted to make sure that they were down before that turn. Ooh.
Whoa.
Go
Is
off?
it more offering, or is it... Do you take the one-off demon form just to guarantee the scale?
So, if I were in my own time speedrunning, I would think that demon form, unless it were played on turn 1, would be too slow for the heart. And
That's right. It's not speedrun strats. It's definitely medium. Well, actually, demon form against the heart, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You put like one sword boomerang in, and all of a sudden it's really good. I like the double offering. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of consistency.
Remember, offering used to cost like 3 health? What was
Yes.
it? It was ridiculous.
It used to be too strong. You want the cube.
Are we doing the cube? Are we like?
It makes our offerings draw 4. They don't need
does.
upgrades. It makes hemokinesis draw a card.
You know what? I guess we're looking for bloodletting in this deck now.
That's right.
I like this path on the right already.
I see it too. Look how lit up it is. It's all lined up too, like bowling pins, waiting to be dunked.
12, 3, 36. It's not going to be enough.
Sure would be nice to have a 4th energy.
Yes, so would.
No, but look, I think this cube is actually good. I mean, I've already made that argument before, so I've already convinced. I hope.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially with double offering, that's ridiculous.
I really want to keep the blood potions.
I know.
Take a power through is just a strong defense card. Impervious,
maybe.
but bad.
Maybe we do take one power through here, because we're not doubles. We're never recycling. Right? We take the one power through and we look for like evolve.
Do we?
Wait. Is this actually just medkit Vajra? Is medkit like pretty good in this deck?
So, like, it does burn the burns and the wounds. I guess it gives us the ability to put clashes into the deck.
It gives us the ability to put clashes, and it makes it to where Feel No Pain and Dark Embrace have fodder. Which is that is like the late Act 2 and Act 3 we need to start to figure out how we're going to live through 5 turns against the heart kind of decision to make.
Sounds good to me. I'm just worried about
This is
exactly how much
awesome.
health I lose in each fight.
You lose 12. Let's do it. I don't even know if it's good.
I mean, we do have our hemo and 2 offerings.
It's not bad. I don't know if it's great, but it's not bad.
Ooh! What? Okay, yeah, no demon form needed. Upgrade all strikes and defense?
Upgrade the deck, Raps. All of the viewers are reeling because it was just a week ago when I read the comment that was like, this is really great. It's a little fast for me to follow, but it's been fun to watch. And like, to you, I see you, and I'm sorry.
Yep.
But we have to smork. Gotta go fast. So is it gonna just be Flex Whirlwind for the close? Yeah.
Oh, double taps in here as well. We need extra energy. Or do we? Do we just have the offerings and no energy needed?
Offerings are the energy, Raps. It's all the energy we need. Look at you go. We didn't even use a Flex Potion. You had 10 strength. Oh my god. There's the Dark Embrace.
I'm just gonna click on the cards.
This is the dumbest deck.
I
don't think the offerings need upgrades, right? The Flex loves it. I think Flex, and I think before the boss Limit Break, maybe?
Yeah, I want to get that scaling in there, definitely.
Feels good. Ooh.
Take out one of the chops.
Yeah, I think that's very reasonable, right? That changes the AI for Gremlin Leader as well.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Is the Whirlwind just a kill? Oh, it was so close. No.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Probably should have just popped the potion on that one.
Well, I mean, you know, in a perfect world, we saw that. It's Whirlwind, right? And then we hope to bottle an offering. This is skip, or is it another power through?
It's a power through because we just have the medical kit. It's a huge block.
Okay. We should pop a blood potion here so we can take the power pot, I think.
Love it.
Pen.
All right, we're just giving up the one on the next floor. Pen nib.
Wow. Sure. This is a cool run.
I just need extra energy off the boss. That's all I need. Please, game.
Yep.
Provide.
Provide.
I'm not going to use either of those.
I'm just going to wait. Immolate will solve.
Exactly.
Immolate cures.
I'm worried about my health a little.
Ooh, nice. Wow, that's okay. We had... Ooh, wait. Is there room for dual wield?
If we had Chem X, because then dual wielding Whirlwind becomes really fun, but
yeah,
I don't know if there is.
Yeah, dual wield also dual wields powers, but we don't have the right powers to dual wield. I like Skip or Thunderclap.
I do like Thunderclap as well, but I don't like that it doesn't upgrade to be available next turn.
Yeah, it's also not offering, so it's in the way.
It's true.
You want to go left?
Yeah, because we still have the Limit Break that wants the upgrade.
Yeah, we've got a couple things to upgrade, and this compiles more money for a really good Act 3 shop, which I do like. That's a perennial favorite of mine. Is by the time you've gotten a couple shops down, rolling into a shop with over 300 gold is just juicy.
Let's play this one safe.
Sure.
Just at the very end, at the absolute least. Unfortunately, we did see Karen's ashes earlier. Otherwise,
I know.
He's so keen
that's
for it.
okay. I think we got some good stuff.
Do we defensively take a clothesline? It's pretty
I'm feeling like uppercut plus intimidate is enough.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, it was tempting, right?
Yeah, it's just, especially when pre-upgraded, it's like,
yeah,
it's got a huge appeal to it. We might
we did have one dual wield target. It was Rupture. But
true, but dual wield Rupture on the same turn is a bit.
Yeah,
oh, come on, come on. Yeah! Now, obviously, I wanted the Necronomicon for the point of strength. That's why we got it, right?
That's right. Oh my god. Penib is set up. Who's our closer? It's you, Uppercut. It's always been you. Boop.
Get him.
Necronomicon. Whoa.
It's a good run.
Dumb. Incredible. So that's Sorterang. I think it's really good.
Strength
because
carry.
we do have to do 800 damage against the heart.
I don't think the Essence of Steel is impactful as the others.
Agree. Oh, the power throughs with the med kit. We've got a cool deck. It's really cool. So I like the Intimidate eventually, but for this fight specifically, I'm more tempted in, I think, that one of the power throughs. I think getting the power throughs upgraded is pretty good value.
Yeah, I wanted the power throughs and the Intimidate upgraded. The specific reason I was hovering was because, or staying at this choice, was because I was thinking
Fusion.
the Intimidate might be necessary for the higher health enemies next floor, especially like Giant Head that we might encounter, where we might want it for 2 turns.
Do you want to do it in case Fusion Hammer is on offer too? I do think Intimidate is slightly more important than the power throughs.
That is something I never think about, is like, do I want to hit this upgrade right now because of the possibility Fusion Hammer will take it away from me later?
It's a luxury consideration. It's a luxury consideration. If you're not winning the fight, you need to focus on winning the fight. But I think we can win this fight, especially if we line up. Did we already play Whirlwind? We did, right?
Yes.
That's too bad. That was the ultra play. So turn is good. Not getting the Dark Embrace online is too bad, but killing both of those nerds is nice.
I just want fewer nerds.
Yeah, there's too much nerds. We need less.
Okay, so we do have a Bash, we have an Intimidate. If we use the Offering to draw until we get to another status effect, which is just Uppercut, then we have the ability to get the enemy weakened. But that's,
I think,
longbow to draw.
It may be worth playing one Offering here, because then we also can use part of our turn to full block, and then our redraw is slightly better. Oh yeah, like power through is there's our block.
Do we want to? I mean, there is our block, but we might want to Offering so we can double tap a big card.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So just like play out the cards.
I think we play out Intimidate. I think we play out Power Through, and I think we play Defend, and
like
then, and then let's do the Offering thing. Yeah, let's be aggro. This is an aggro deck.
There we go. Triple tap.
So,
was there a boss there? Oh my god. Just hold 5 strength in hand.
Yeah, drop the power?
Yeah, has to be.
I think.
Exhume? That's another Offering.
What are we? That's another offer. Yeah, actually, that's pretty hilarious. Exhume also is one other card. Not yet though. Well, right now it's also Intimidate, but later on, Exhume is another Disarm.
So, Disarm.
It's another wound. That's true, actually. That could the Exhume can be a double draw for us with Dark Embrace. I think it's very good. I think it's good.
Is there any consideration for the possibility of Barricade, for the possibility that we end up just like putting up a bunch of block with power throws?
No, I think that's pretty thin with this deck where we're going. Oh my god.
If they weren't all already upgraded, but also no energy. Is it double remove?
What do you think about removing? This is Wylan. What do you think about removing Bash and Cleave?
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I wanted to remove.
Yeah.
Ready
How about
to
the Black Blood though? Because the Black Blood is better than it used to be.
So Black Blood does give us 12 health at the end of combat, which is twice as much as the Burning Blood. Means we have the ability to play both of the offerings. It's just, how many cards do we want to upgrade next floor? Because we may end up just using the health as a resource and then just gaining it back at rest sites.
That's totally fair. My kind of counter consideration is, how many cards in this deck do you really want to remove? I think we just pointed at the 2. We'll get some shops. We haven't taken any removals yet.
That's actually a good point.
I think this Black Blood is pretty good. I'm like surprised by how good this Black Blood is.
To be entirely honest, the clincher for me is exactly how many cards do we want to remove past this point. And as much as I want Bash and Cleave out of here, we have time.
Yeah. It's crazy that it's not strikes and defense, right? But they're actually pretty good right now. Elegance and Simplicity is such a wild event.
It's a very, very good one.
Okay, we've got our green key. We have enough money that we'd like to go to like 1 merchant, but I wouldn't be trying to do them like very heavy multi-merchant pathing. And I think we should take tons of fights, right?
Elite, rest, rest. Possible shop at the end if we need it.
Although do we want that many? Well, we want the option to take that many fires. And there's more options there. It's a pretty dense pathing. Look, we can go other ways to take more fights and stuff.
Yeah, it's just
branch
this
out
part
to the
that's
right.
non-negotiable.
Yeah. Yeah, but like if you go to that bottom bit where that first elite is, and we're like, we don't need a fire. We can go to the right and get another fight. I like that direction, and that lets us get this one merchant there.
Do we? Yeah. Do we want the early shot? Is the question.
I think we should, because I think there are a few key cards that we're looking for, and we have enough money to just buy a solid relic if it comes to that. Sweet dreams. Yep, it's whirlwind all day. They just die.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could defend as well.
Oh, you totally did.
I mean, they're all pre-upped is the only reason I'm looking at, like, Shrug It Off.
What about anger?
Ooh, do we want to put Angus into the second cycle? Or, like, if we ever go to a second cycle, do we want to be hitting Whirlwind, Immolate, etc.? Anger is just a free attack if we want to put it in as a free attack, but...
I think with Necronomicon, it's not as good as it would usually be. If we didn't have Necronomicon, I'd be like, yeah, Anger is a carrier for your limit break. This is either Shrug It Off or Skip, probably, right?
I feel a little more comfortable with a shrug.
Yeah, yeah. Good night.
Triple tap.
Sweet dreams.
Ooh,
It's so wild.
no.
That's kind of a draw 3.
We
More
now,
Exhume?
but we risk drawing the Exhume before.
I know, it's so much Exhume. And they can't even Exhume each other. But it's got a gold border.
Wait a second. Is it Heavy Blade? So hear me out. The sword boomerang against a single target for the mana spent is way more efficient in terms of the amount of extra damage it deals per strength point. However, this is affected by Necronomicon.
Yes.
So yes?
Yeah, take it, upgrade it. Sure. We need to be very efficient with how much damage we do. Oh my god.
So there are some other cards in here as well, I think.
Oh my god. Oh, does that ever make it Nunchaku? I don't know.
I mean, we do desperately need extra energy. We could go Nunchaku remove.
I kind of like this Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain remove. And then we upgrade Heavy, we upgrade Feel.
So
it turns our power throughs into something ridiculous.
2 exhaust triggers, 2 exhaust triggers, 2 exhaust triggers. We got 6 so far, 7, 8,
it's
9.
A lot.
9 in a deck of 30 where we have to find and set up the Feel No Pain before that's useful. I mean, it's very good with the power throughs.
This is the math, right? This is the math. That means, and the power through sticks around. So we can presume that after playing this Feel No Pain, we hit at least 5 exhaust triggers. I think that's like very conservative. And if we do, that means this is 1 energy for 20 block if it's upgraded, which is like an Impervious almost. It's like the power through plus.
Okay.
And we're probably hitting more than that. So that's what we need in a speedrun strat heart kill is very efficient block.
Yep, I like it. I like it.
Bzz.
Or, you know, I'll take a Reaper if a Reaper wants to turn up at any point. Oh god, that's so powerful.
No, Rhapsody. You have to use strategy.
Ha ha ha, Whirlwind
You
go
can't, you can't just click the cards. Shockwave.
Yeah.
Boom. It's an Exhume target too. The
What?
corruption's gonna drop from this enemy.
What do you mean? We took the medical kit. We should go back and take the Clash. That was the whole plan.
Oh man, that's right. I forgot about Clash plans. Oh my god, this enemy is so deaded. The bad
Oh, what the hell?
We should take. Of course we take it. It's so fun. And actually, it's bloodletting. It's answers against the heart. Wow, that's a crazy moment.
I mean, I legitimately want to do it for the heart.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think we do that, and this is what we carry to the heart fight, and we gotta go so fast. And I don't think the artifact potion's for the flex. I think the artifact potion's for Vuln.
Ooh.
I think we're fast enough. We just play the flex on limit turn.
Okay. I want the Exhume upgraded so that I could just play it extra on a turn. If nothing else, I'm getting 2 triggers of the Dead Branch for 1 energy.
Totally. I think
For
the
a
highest are
0
Exhume,
rumble.
Heavy, and Feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have space for all 3 with a
We
key?
do.
Perfect. Yeah, the dead branch made this exhume upgrade even
1,
better, didn't it? It's
2,
pretty wild.
3. Yeah, we have space for it.
Yeah, we've got time. Perfect.
I mean, we would have one
Oh my god.
This is when Limit Break needs to be exhausting. Like, we need to unupgrade Limit Break here.
Can we give this back? Oh my. Giant who? Huh? I don't know anyone by that name.
Oh, do you mean that weenie little head that I saw on the way here?
That's right. Very small head. I recently noticed that, to me, the giant head has a striking resemblance to Jesse Pinkman sideways. And I have never been able to unsee it since then. I noticed this on stream, and I've been thinking about it pretty much since then.
I think if the hair was added... Do we take this and just ignore the other one now? Or do we take both? Or do we take this? Maybe we take this.
I kind of want this other Intimidate. Yeah.
We've got 2 week, 3... So we've got 4 week... We've got 4... no, we've got 9 week in a single cycle with the Shockwave.
True.
I think it's Heavy Blade or Pass. Maybe even Warcry, actually. That's just an exhaust
I like this
card.
Warcry. I like this Warcry. I like this Warcry. Yeah. We have to skip.
Rough.
It's too bad. Yeah, but that's okay. This was, you know, we knew this. We'll upgrade our own Heavy Blade and Spite. We'll get to you. One more elite.
Is there ever a path where we go for question marks instead? For, like, an event?
What event do we want? We want to fight the Orb Walkers. We want to fight the boss. We want to... But if we want to fight Orb Walkers and boss, then we should just go left and fight 2 fights.
Fair.
Especially with Black Blood, I'm inclined to take guaranteed fights. Because I'm thinking about the kinds of other events that we could find, and they're kind of okay. Want more bloodletting? Want give more HP?
Do we? I worry that we might end up with a draw that is just nothing if we end up with too many.
Well, that's okay. That's what the Runic Cube does.
Fair enough.
That's its job.
I immediately forgot that the Runic Cube is in play at the start of the game.
We have so much strength. Oh, we have a Duvu doll?
Yeah.
How did we get that? Reaper, oh my god! Okay, listen, I feel like I need to go on the record here. I think it's Heavy Blade.
But of course we have a Duvu doll. That's the only reason Necronomicon is worth anything.
That's right. Otherwise, it would just be smiling at us. Exactly. I think we should have left. I think we should save the merchant for next act.
All right, on board.
That's my crazy call here. Vervent. Did we bottle this? Oh, we did bottle this.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Do we... No, because...
Skip.
Yeah, any of the cards that could hit, we can exhaust ourselves.
The deck is perfect.
Nothing more can be done. We also, by the way, just have double damage on the first attack, so...
Yep. Oh, we're going in.
Do we even bother Feel No Painting, or are we just going hard?
I think we're going hard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Did we just kill it? We killed
it. Its first form is dead.
We had another full attack. Oh my god.
If only they would have just let us use that then.
Nope.
Ow.
Be careful if you play power. Wait, where did the first phase go? This is Dark Embrace double uppercut, or is it power through double uppercut?
I was gonna power through double uppercut probably.
I like that.
Just be a bit safe about it.
Sure. We can save some health here. I see no reason to. Plus, we get to see more cards.
Exactly. I wasn't even thinking about the Dead Branch.
Very quiet about this ludicrous Dead Branch that we're sitting on, right? But it is ludicrous.
Extremely.
Begin the breaking. We've got Reaper. Pretty cool.
It's just we do. We do heal back to full after this fight. I'm not used to where we are right now.
I know. That's totally fair. But that's part of the reason that we're allowed to speedrun strats. What do we have that we can exhume?
Offering? Yeah, offering. I'm gonna do it. I actually can't empty out my hand at this point.
Overload. Information overload.
It's far too much.
It's okay, we just begin finding the answers.
Please.
We're looking basically to get to like Whirlwind or Uppercut is a great target. Or...
That one's gonna have to be good enough at the moment.
I mean, we do so much damage.
Okay, and then we'll
And
get
nib
back to
setup.
that rampage and use its ramping damage to kill the enemy.
Perfect.
None of those cards deserve my pant nib.
You're right. You're right. Bzz. We tanked a lot of damage in that fight.
Yep.
Two thump. Look at this. I think we've got the pieces. And we get to go to this shop. The key is going to be preserving just enough health in the heart fight.
Yes.
Act 4 Leech is just solved on turn 1 with Whirlwind, as far as I can tell. What do you think here?
I'm thinking extra energy with Bloodletting. Or
I like it.
the Rupture 0 cost, but no, I prefer the Bloodletting.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. I think, especially because we have the Dead Branch as well as the amount of draw that we have in this deck, we're never really wanting for cards to play with the energy we have. We're never wanting for cards to play with the energy we have. Yes, so we always want to get more energy at this point.
Agreed. Oh my gosh, the membership card is value here. Just barely, but it is value.
Depends on what we buy, surely.
No, it's instant value. If you have more than double the cost of the membership card, then
sure, but
guaranteed.
If after that I can't spend enough for it to have, like, if the breakpoints of the things that I buy don't match up well, surely it...
Well, you can't lose out on value, right? I see what you're saying. Like, it might not actually make a difference, but it's... So, if membership card costs 100 and you have over 200 gold, then you are effectively doubling your remaining gold to the point to where it is guaranteed not to affect any of your purchases or to do anything negative to what you're doing. So that's the break point. If you over double it, then you cannot lose out having bought it. It might not make any real difference in your shop, but it cannot hurt you.
Wow.
And then you get to have the club app access.
I'm glad to know that, because I might go for the club, the Centennial Puzzle, and then the removal and the cleave.
That's huge.
Bash.
Yeah, I agree.
Do we just take a Flash of Steel? No reason not to, surely, right?
What about a
It's good for incrementing the pen nib as well.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable, I think. I like that. We carry around a lot of strength, too. In we go.
All right. How many turns is it going to take us to kill these? Oh, yeah. With that draw, it actually might take us more than one. All right. We got one of them down.
Crazy thing is, if we had Preserved Insect, we took them both down.
If only.
If only. I think it's skip. Our deck is perfect.
Yeah, we have enough already.
In we go. Okay, I think it's not flex, right? Because we're gonna just Vuln potion on, or we're gonna block Vuln on turn 1?
Yes.
Okay. Worth. Definitely worth. It's interesting. If we didn't have Anchor here, we might choose to use Rupture to proc Centennial Puzzle on turn 1 to have a stronger turn 1. But how much stronger than 150 damage do you need?
Not that much stronger. About 150 extra is the maximum you can put on it.
Oh, dang. We can't proc on this turn either. Which means... This flex is just like... Let's get Artivore value this turn then, right?
Sure.
Just end.
Yeah, I like that, especially because we're getting the extra draw next turn as well, so...
Yeah. Because the one strike, I mean, that's not making any major difference. All right. This is a hand that we can work with.
There's the Dark Embrace.
Dark Embrace and play the wound, right?
Dark Embrace first, yeah, for the draw, then the wound. Oh, the wound actually damages us before it gives us the block from the Feel No Pain.
Right, because, okay, it's got some weird behavior, because you'll get the block first if you play Fiendfire, but if you play like a wound, you get the block second. It's strange, but it is consistent in its strangeness.
At least it's consistent.
So, with the weakness online and with the block we already have, there's no need to Reaper here. So we're probably not playing that, but maybe we are looking to see if we can draw forward enough to get the Flex Potion with the Limit Break. Do we ever double tap the Flash of Steel?
That's what I'm looking at for the double tap of Flash of Steel, but we need to like make space in hand for stuff first.
Do you ever dual wield the Flash of Steel?
Oh, sorry. That I hate to be like, oh yes, me too, 2 times in a row, but I did mean dual wield when I said double tap.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
That's what I wanted the space in hand for.
My initial was dual wielding Reaper because it's such a powerful thing, and it like I think that makes the fight safer, but dual wielding Flash of Steel is kind of interesting too. My inclination would be to dual wield the Reaper, but the other.
How about we dual wield the Reaper? Yeah, how about we dual wield a Reaper, use Flash of Steel for the draw, use Offering for the draw, try and find our strength manipulation, and then possibly double tap a Reaper.
Yeah, I like that. And we can uppercut on this turn to get that online permanently. We're so
we can't infinite. We can't infinite.
Is it? Not with Dead Branch. But is it double tap dropkick though to help us keep paying for this hand?
Sure. Let's do it.
Right.
There's the Void.
Yeah, at least we can do that. That's nice.
Yeah, God, these cards aren't really being super kind about giving us the strength related stuff.
We're so draw stuck, and it is hilarious. Maybe, oh God. Maybe this really is just dual wield Reaper, double uppercut. Yeah.
Could it just be dual wield Reaper, double Reaper? It's only 14 HP at the moment. But
yeah, but it's
pretty actually
good.
20.
Well,
it's 20. Yeah.
That's actually a relevant buffer. That's a relevant buffer, especially
22.
with the Offering that's still sticking around. Oh, and we got Pen Nib on the second one too. Man, I almost wanted to Offering there and just play some pummel or something, but
yeah,
you're not getting any draw. It's just energy.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Finally, we got the burn. Whew, I've been waiting for it for ages.
So this is definitely the flex potion turn. Do we have a actual flex card ahead of us too, or is that behind us?
No, that's behind us, yeah.
Okay. But still, it's going to be a great turn.
We also have Exhume for the Reaper as well.
Oh my gosh, true.
I think this might be like one of the strongest times that we've fought the Heart, and it's a speedrun.
Well, you know, if you play enough Spire, cool things transpire. There's the barricade you wanted.
I'm actually kind of on board with using it now.
We could get to that point.
Demon.
Oh my God. I think that this is just flex pot, limit break, and then double this heavy blade and push.
Okay.
The barricade I think is more cutesy than it needs to be because we are just going to win in 2 turns, I think.
Fair enough.
But it is hilarious that we could play it.
Do we want to Warcry and put the do we want to like, because we force the shuffle without any of the strikes and the barricade and the defend and power through in, and we leave a sword boomerang on top of the deck?
The sword, the problem with Warcry is we immediately redraw because of Dark Embrace. I wonder if this is just power through and leave the wounds because they're block and draw. They're block draw and cards.
They're everything we need.
Good. They're everything we need. They're block draw and more draw.
You're right. The deck was not perfect until we started adding the wounds.
And now it's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Take as much damage as possible.
Ooh, I want a whirlwind so bad.
Please, Whirlwind, show up.
I know you're in there.
Are you behind this drop kick?
Necronomicurse is telling us that it's coming.
All right, more exhaustible cards. We can do this. We're getting there.
We're gonna get it. Just click anything. Dual wield.
No.
Where is it?
Is it under this stone?
It's gonna be after this shockwave. We're gonna play shockwave and it's gonna be there.
You know what? I'm ready for it. Do it to me, game. Make me hurt so bad. We have to finish it with a whirlwind. That's the only reasonable way to finish this fight.
I agree. I think we're making very reasonable decisions.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh man. It's pretty good, but we can flex. and maybe get a whirlwind.
We can. Let's flex. Let's start burning some of these wounds as well. There's a limit break. Limit break's not half bad.
Okay. More cards. Wow. More cards?
I mean, we have to.
Yeah. Agreed.
No!
Double tap is half of a whirlwind. It's cool. It's cool. We have an offering in hand.
All right.
We have to go deeper.
Are we doing that, or do we defend?
I am inclined to defend.
All right. We got to go all the way with it. Hard commit.
Look at that runic cube.
Whirlwind was legitimately the bottom card on the deck,
There's
by the way.
Break. Oh my god. 120 strength.
Do we
Chemical
want
X.
full health?
Whirlwind. No, just
double tap it as well.
Spin.
I don't know exactly how much damage that ultimately would have done, but I'm pretty sure it's enough to wipe
Limit
the
break,
face off of
double
anything.
tap, and then we had 3 energy total, right? So, but then that means the whirlwind was hitting for 3 times because of Kim X, and double tap means that it was hitting for 3 times. Oh, but we weren't getting Necronomicon because we played it for 1 energy. So it was only 6x, but the first one hit for 182, I think.
Did we play it for 1 energy?
Did we come into the turn with 4?
I'm pretty sure I ended up playing it with 2 energy left over because I had 3 and then it was like double tap whirlwind.
If that
so that's
is the case,
4 triggers, 12 times 120 damage on 8, so 128 times 12.
That's crazy. And yeah, with the Vuln, yeah, so it was like 180 each hit 12 times. So we're talking about over 2,000 damage.
Yeah,
which is enough to kill a heart.
That's a solid amount of damage, I think. That's like a reasonable amount of damage to be aiming for.
Agreed. That was so much fun, and I'm so glad that you were willing to do that with me because it will stand as a unique piece of content in this ladder, and that's part of the fun.
And I was really, really excited to hear you say it as well, because you know that like all of the off-camera attempts that I make for speedruns are the ones that like I'm doing these kinds of things, except not always going to the heart. Although
that's right.
If I get the Reaper, I'll take the Ironclad to the heart consistently.
That's the same thing for me is when I speedrun on stream, I'm typically doing non-heart speedruns just because they're a bit more consistent and you don't have to make as many concessions against the core gotta go fast strategies. But I really like that tension of, as the game goes on, starting to ask, how are we going to make a run that's strong enough? And what's crazy is, look at this run. We took Black Blood and Runic Cube, and if that wasn't one of the strongest heart kills that I've ever seen, we were so strong. We got to play with our food. You don't always get to do that in the heart fight.
It actually, for me, is a large point towards Runic Cube, because even despite our discussions of Runic Cube before, I still was a little on the fence about the idea of a Runic Cube that, you know, draws 2 cards off of 2 exhaust cards that we have in the deck. But damn if it didn't end up being super useful.
It was crazy.
Especially if we didn't end up with the Dead Branch. It would have been way better even.
Yeah. I mean, and look at, like, we took 1 turn to where the enemy was weakened. The heart was doing the by 12. You just, like, take some of those hits and you filled your hand. You play some cards and you filled your hand. You play that offering and it draws you an extra card. You play Bloodletting and it turns Bloodletting into a, like, energy-generating card draw. It was so crazy. That was so strong.
Oh, what a ridiculous run, Teak.
Awesome run.
Hey, Teak. If people
Rhapsody
wanted to watch you do speedruns on your channel individually, not necessarily saying speedruns are your primary mode content, but if they wanted to catch you possibly doing that, where would they try?
So the first thing that you need to do is train your eyes, because most persons lack the visual acuity to observe me speedrunning. It's too fast.
What you need to do is go into a forest until you find a hummingbird and train for years and years, staring exclusively at that hummingbird.
That's right.
Until you can perceive the flaps of its wings. Once
60 wing beats a second. Watch them. Figure 8.
Once you can.
No, but I do stream Slay the Spire, sometimes speedruns. I'm not a world record pace speedrunner. Let me make it very clear. I do what I call medium runs, which is speedrunning, but I want to win 95% of the time. So I make concessions that a world record pace speedrunner wouldn't usually do, but I'm still trying to win in less than 20, usually around 10. It's super, super fun. But I play a bunch of Ascension 20 Slay the Spire. I do stuff like Ladder Streak. I play some Monster Train. I've played some Risk of Rain 2 lately, and you can find me playing all sorts of games like that over at twitch.tv/sneakyteak. I'm live 6 days a week. Find me there.
Thank you for coming along as ever, as well as those links will be found in the description down below. There won't be links to other videos for this run because did you just see what happened? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves.
I am so happy to see the response to the one upload.
Oh, I don't know if I want to title it like Ascension 1 Act 1 and then just not upload any other ones and make people sweat a little bit, because that's like anti-spoiler. Like the previous time I had to put up an anti-spoiler at the end. This time putting up one is the anti-spoiler. You're
destroying precedent. It's great.
I'm gonna have to do it. So I apologize if anyone got tricked. I also apologize that, there's just the one video, but it's a speed run. It's condensed video.
No, this is a beautiful run. Don't apologize for this run. This is a run that people deserve to see. It's great.
Fair point, well made. Hopefully you've all been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of our content on this game together, past, present, and future, and hopefully we will see you next week.